Okay, let's try this 3D trig question. The first question is make sure that you've got, make sure you've got this thing figured out. That PQ represents a flagpole. TQR represents the bottom of the field. These two lengths, QT and QR, are the same, Y, and QR is equal to X. Okay, so those sides are the same. It'll make those angles the same. Express theta in terms of alpha. Well, the deal is, if QRT is alpha, because of angles opposite equal sides, theta must be 180 minus alpha, because of angles summing in a triangle. Well, that's the first thing you have to show. And then show that the sine of theta would be the sine of 2 alpha. Well, theta is 180 degrees minus 2 alpha. Like I said, angles sum in a triangle. Then the sine of theta must be the sine of 180 minus 2 alpha. But the sine of 180 minus an angle is just the sine of an angle. That's one of our identities that we know. Okay, so there you go. So we've got that. We've shown that. Now we're supposed to show that PR equals this. I would do it a slightly different than the memo does it, but it still comes, it's the same thing here. First you look, for me, there's a link, QR. X is the key to this thing because it's the link between the two triangles. And X over PR equals the cosine of theta there. So that's kind of your first step. And if X over PR equals the cosine of theta, you could write that X equals PR times the cosine of theta. But hey, we can use the law of sines to say that X goes with the sine of this angle, theta, the way that Y goes with the sine of alpha. And then you multiply it up here. Hey, we've got another way of writing X. X equals Y times the sine of theta over the sine of alpha. But hey, the sine of alpha used to be the theta is really 2 alpha. So and the sine of 2 alpha is really 2 times the sine times the cosine. And the sines cancel, and you just get 2y times the cos of alpha. Well, that's what X equals here. But hey, what was X? X was just equal to PR cos theta. What are we trying to get to? Well, we wanted that 2y cos alpha. That's perfect. Now we just divide by the cos theta, and we get that PR equals 2y cos alpha cos theta. I do it slightly differently. I actually figure out that PR is X over cos theta, and then I substitute that in there. Anyways, I would do it slightly differently, but this is okay. Now, this next question is, you really want to get this question right because it says calculate the area of triangle TQR. TQR. So we're going to calculate the area of it. They tell us that X is 20 and Y is 15, and the angle is 49 degrees. Well, it's just the sine area rule, where you go 1/2 of these two sides multiplied together by the sine of the angle in between. That's going to give you the area of TQR. And that's all you do. And you just put in 20 for X, Y is 15, alpha is 49 degrees. Substitute it in and you get 2 free points. The area must be 113,21 square meters. And there you go. That's it.